feelings, I feel, are extremely important because especially negative feelings like anger and fear are really scary for kids. And I wrote the book When Sophie Gets Angry, Very, Very Angry, because there were no books for, especially for little girls. There's Where the Wild Things Are, that is about anger, but it's an understated, it's unstated, it's a subtext. There's no there was no book before Sophie about how little girls really get angry, just as angry as anybody else does, and then how they deal with it. And I have gotten criticism from some parents and librarians who say it wasn't fair what happened to Sophie. Her parents didn't help her. You are having her run into the woods, and the woods is a dangerous place. I felt instead that there are times when our parents do things that don't feel fair to us, and that we each have a safe place that we go to. For Sophie, it was the woods. That was safe for Sophie. It was safe for me when I was a little girl. And it's important to have a book that enables parents and teachers to talk about feelings that are scary or negative or confusing for children. And Sophie and 1098 is pretty much a good night book, a going to sleep book. But Sophie is a book that helps parents and children open a discussion about a really difficult feeling. And I found again and again that parents and teachers, their children come to them with the book when they're not feeling scared or angry, and have it read to them again and again and again and again to get a sense of, oh, other people get angry too. It's not going to overwhelm me and take over my whole world. And there are ways I can deal with it. I can find a quiet place to go to and retreat to so that I feel better and those feelings go away. For Sophie, it was a tree high up where she could see the whole world, and the whole world took away her anger. The world can absorb an awful lot of our feelings. And for Sophie, she came home contented and relieved of the anger and back at peace with herself and her family.